Okay, one take one.
So I would love to start with a very important question. Sis, what lotion do you use?
The start is scary, and I have to say that I've been in environments where the start was encouraged. The more specific you are, the more people find themselves in it. I know that I'm telling my story from jump. I've been like, this is a very specific story. It's a story about me and my friends. It's a story set via my point of view. And I think, if anything, it was about like dispelling the notion that it was gonna represent more people. Naturally, there are elements, being a Black woman, that resonate with lots of Black women. And I don't take those for granted, but I don't seek to do those things. We have a lot of conversations in the room just about what we experience as Black women, very specific stories. Obviously, we're all different. We don't all agree. We don't all think the same. We don't all like the same things, even agree on story points. But it's like having those voices in the room, we try to represent through our various characters. And I think that's the most fun part of it. I just was like, I want to create something that I want to see on television. I want to create something that I want to represent an archetype that I relate to. Like, I had to learn marketing. It meant that I ended up, getting a team, having to learn how to be a leader, managing people. Also, obviously, the financial side and making sure that that was in order. Capital-wise, I can invest. And, since I went to high school and caught the bus on Crenshaw and Slauson, I remember just being in 9th and 10th grade and being like, this could be so much more. And as a full adult, seeing how much it's changing and how much it's leaving our hands, that kind of frustrates me. And so I'm like, I'm in a position to be able to empower other people and empower other business owners. Erasure is real, and people stay trying to like take what's ours and turn it into what's not. In college was when I created my first web series with my friends. And because, we had the tools like Facebook and even MySpace at the time, it was like, I'm sharing this with my community. And I'm so hungry to see alternative images on the television screen, images that I missed from the 90s that I feel comfortable at least trying it, because I'm talking so much shit about the fact that they're not there. So like, even if it's whack, I could say that I tried. What's scarier, like going through your life being like, I was about to do that, like telling everybody, I was thinking about doing that, but I didn't, I didn't do that, or saying I did it and it didn't work out, but at least I fucking did it. One of my things that I was scared of was just like, I did my one good idea and I don't have anything else. What am I gonna do? Like, and people are gonna expect more, but that was my one good idea and that's all that I had. The development process of Insecure took 3-4 years, and I was just like, this is it. All people are ever gonna want from me is the awkward Black girl, and I'm scared that was it. Like, I made a moment, and maybe that was, and then it was just justifying it. Like, okay, maybe that's what'll inspire other people, and trying to be content with that. Trying to be the Tupac. If I could just spark the idea that changes the world, like that's it. Great. Building your confidence by continuing to create, because there were moments where I could have been like, it didn't work, but I was always like, I can't put all my eggs in one basket. I believe that I have so much to do here, even if it's not in the entertainment industry. The Capricorn in me is just restless. I like to work. What you guys do is beautiful. Like, even just seeing so many of the images and the covers and the content inside, we are beautiful people, but you guys highlight that in such a rich way. And, the photographers that you use, the people that you highlight, the models that you feature are they're aspirational and they're simultaneously grounded. Even just featuring, our hair in such a beautiful way is so necessary. When you see, little girls out there who are just ashamed to wear their hair, or you think about the Crown Act that had to be implemented specifically because we undergo so much scrutiny about how we wear our hair. And I'm honored to be featured and included. I think you guys are doing great work.